to today's lesson, Module 3, Lesson 7. We're going to begin with a sprint, which is addition within 20. So earlier this week we did subtraction within 20. Today we're doing addition within 20. It is on page 139 in your fluency, your practice book. Starry night, ooh la la. The directions do say write the missing number. And again, this is addition within 20. So we're adding within 20. You're going to do your absolute best in 60 seconds. Remember, 5 right answers is better than 20 wrong answers. So don't feel pressured to rush through. But you do need to stop when the timer goes off. So I'm going to put 60 seconds on the clock. This is time for you to get your things together if you don't have them already. Okay, on your mark, get set, go! Well, that was weird. It went from really soft to no sound at all. But time is up. We are going to go ahead and check our work and see how we did. So, come on. All right, now our directions do again read to write the missing number. Taking a quick glance at it, we see that the problem type today is addition. So part plus part is equal to the whole. That means I'm putting the pieces together. So let's go ahead and write the missing number. Pay attention to where the missing number is located. 18, 16, 19, 17, 19, 20, 18, 18, 17, 17, 16, 17, 17, 19, 19. They're all, oh, look, teen numbers still. There are teen numbers, except for this one right here. Remember, 8 and 2 make 10, so I have 2 groups of 10, 2 complete groups of 10. All right. There it happens again. 9 ones plus 1, 1. I finished a group of 10. Let me stay focused, though. I'm getting excited. 19, 18, 16, 16. There's those doubles again. 15, 13, 19. See how I'm thinking it through? Sometimes I count on, and that's great. That's fine. 3. 14 plus 3 is equal to 17. Notice the position of the missing part. Pause and think. It's okay. That's okay. 16. So something plus 7 is equal to 16. But I can also, knowing the rules of my number bond, part plus part is equal to whole. Whole minus part equals part. 16 minus 7 is equal to 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It's 9. See how I'm thinking it through? Those are good tools to use. That's why we have these tools. This down here, something, something, 8. 4. 6. And we start this one because, again, that is doubles. The two parts have the same value. Good job. All right, count them up. Check after me, guys. I might have gotten it wrong. I would love for you to catch me in that. So I think I have all 30 correct, but until you tell me otherwise, that's what I believe. All right, let's go ahead and continue with our lesson. Come on. Awesome work on that sprint, guys. All right, so we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna keep it rolling. We're gonna get into our application problem, which, as every other one is in your Learn book. This one is on page number 229. 229 is the page we're going to, and looks like this 229. Ooh la la. I'm gonna go ahead and read the problem to you. Prompt you to answer the question, and yeah, if you don't know, right, I don't know. So I know that you've interacted with it. That's an option too, but definitely that's your 3 minutes of work time to try to solve it on your own, and then we'll look at it together. It reads, when Corey measures his new pencil, he uses 19 centimeter cubes. After he sharpens the pencil, he needs 4 fewer centimeter cubes. How long is Corey's pencil after he sharpens it? You can use your centimeter cubes to solve the problem and help you with that. Also, just note, remember we talked about that means more. As more, so more short, more long. This one's more few. That's a weird one to say because it means that you're actually needing a smaller number, a fewer amount. So yeah, after he sharpens pencil, he needs 4 fewer centimeter cubes. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at that, and we'll get together in a minute. Okay, so again, when Corey measures his new pencil, he uses 19 centimeter cubes. After he sharpens the pencils, he needs 4 fewer centimeter cubes. How long is Corey's pencil after he sharpens it? Okay, so this is what I want us to do. I want us to draw a pencil. Let's draw him a pencil. I want you to see this. Actually, no, because it's a brand new pencil. Brand new pencil, correct? Correct. That is measuring at 19 centimeter cubes, right? So let's go ahead and make sure you sharpen your pencil. Okay, so now some of this pencil is gone. Some of this pencil is gone. It's turned into the pointy part. All that pencil right there is gone. Now we have a point on our pencil. And this space here, we were told, was 4 centimeters because that's how much of the pencil he sharpened away. Now, how can we solve this problem? What could be a number sentence to solve this problem? So 19 centimeters minus 4 centimeters is equal to however many centimeters needed to now measure Corey's sharpened pencils. What is 19 minus 4? Well, we can count back. So 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. Okay, I do believe it's 15, but I want to check my work. I want to use my take from 10 strategy to check my work. So I'm going to, actually, no I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to draw a picture to show you that I did the right thing. I'm not checking my work like that. What am I thinking? That is not how we check our work, is it? We check our work with the picture strategy. So, drawing 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We're going to take away 4. Do I need to take from 10? This is why I didn't do the take from 10. Haha, because I don't need to. I don't need to. Do I need to take from 10 if I'm only taking away 4? I don't. I can take the 4 out of the 9 and leave my group of 10 alone. Remember, we like groups of 10. They're good for us. 5 more. So does my work check out? Nope! I still don't technically have the right answer because I haven't finished. There's no words. So, how long is Corey's pencil after he sharpens it? His pencil is 15 centimeters long. His pencil is 15 centimeters long. 15 centimeters long is the short version of that answer. But yes, that is the answer to the question we were asked. That's the answer to the question we were asked. Alright, so let's go on ahead and get into measuring. Doing some measuring. Now, what have we been measuring with for the last couple of days? Centimeters, right. Centimeters and centimeter cubes. What do we start with today? Centimeters. Well, guess what? That ain't it. That ain't what we're doing today. Today we're going to be measuring with paper clips. And if you look back in the folder I gave you when you came up here in December, the same place you found your paper strip and all of those stuff, you'll find that you have 2 sets of paper clips. You have 2 sets of paper clips. So you're going to go, you need those. If you don't have them, get them now. I'll wait. Okay, so now we have our paper clips. We're ready, correct? Let's continue. Okay, so we're going to measure with paper clips today. That's right. We are going to, let's look at a few examples, and then we'll work through it together with some in our book. You should have yours by now. Okay, so we have a red pencil, and we have lines and paper clips underneath it, and they go from the beginning of the pencil to the end of the pencil, right? Yeah, there's no gaps, there's no overlaps, so let's count and find out how many paper clips long this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. The red pencil is 4 paper clips long. Seems easy enough to me. Only the blue pencil is the same length as the red pencil, except it tells us that the blue pencil is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paper clips long. If the blue pencil and the red pencil are the same length, why aren't my answers coming out the same? Something must be wrong with my answers. Well, the problem is we weren't using the same tool the whole time. Because look at that when you compare them directly. They're clearly the same length. So it's not the pencils, it has to be my paper clips some kind of way. Well, the problem is the paper clips are jumbled up. Look, because when we put in this yellow pencil, that's also the same length, but we use the same size paper clip the whole time, we get almost a whole different answer. So I can't mix and match. Each piece that I'm using has to be the same. I have to have no gaps, no overlaps. I have to start at the end point, and I have to use a consistent tool. I can't take this marker and then this marker and then this marker and line them up and say, oh, my book is 3 markers long, but these 3 markers aren't the same length. So they're not measuring the same amount with each marker. The same thing works with these paper clips. Because look what happened if I use all big red paper clips. Honestly, I think for these pencils, little green paper clips will work better. But what we see is my measurements, even though these pencils all match, don't come out the same because I'm using mismatched tools, and that's against the rules. So what we have to do, line up the endpoints, don't leave any gaps, don't overlap the item you're using to measure, and length units must be the same length. Now, if I were to take these three markers and click them together, knowing that they're all the exact same, I could take them and measure the length of something. So my book is about 2.5 marker, 2.5 markers long, because these are all the same marker. They're the exact same brand, exact same bundle in a bottom, so they're all the same length. Each length unit is the same. Each length unit is the same. So let's go ahead and get some practice in using our paper clips. We're going to measure objects, and our recording sheet is on page 324 in our Succeed book. So we're going to go ahead into there, and we have our paper clips, and I have a surprise for you when we get in the book, actually. A little surprise for you guys. Watch out. All right, so here we are in the book, and we can see. Is it going to clear up some? Why are you tripping? Give me 1 second. Can you see that? You cannot see that. I'm not going to subject you to that. How about, can you see these? Okay, well that came out clear. And that's what we have to measure, so that's good. So we'll record our answers on the page up here. So, but what you see in your book, actually, if for any reason you couldn't find the ones I sent home with you, it's in your book too. I just wanted you to have a stronger copy to be able to use. So we're measuring the paintbrush, the scissors, the erasers, the eraser, the crayon, and the glue. And we're measuring each of these items with both the large paper clips and the small paper clips. Because if you'll notice, looking at your strips of paper, each of them have a marking line saying that there's the same length line. But the number of paper clips it takes to make that line differs based on the size of each paper clip. So let's do all of our large paper clip measurements first. Let's measure the paintbrush. So the paintbrush from end to end is 1, 2, 3, and a piece. Now, if I stop at 3, I'm going to cut my paper clip short, right? Yes, and that's worse. So what we would say that it is about 4, or almost 4. So, let's see, we're going to put L for large, and we're going to put 4 because we know it's about 4 paper clips. Like I said, we're going to do all of our large paper clip measurements, and then we'll do our small paper clip measurements, and then we'll compare them once we put them on the chart, and you'll tell me what you see. Now the scissors, what they did for us is they made a line to help us line up our measuring, because the scissors are open and they're slanty, and it's hard to get a good measurement on the scissors because this blade is longer than that blade. It's tricky, so they gave us a line. Now, do we start at the end of this piece of paper? No, that's not where our paper clips start. We start at the paper clip line because that's what we learned when we looked at the ruler. We looked at the ruler the other day. So let's look at it. This pair of scissors is about 1, 2, 3 large paper clips long. So the scissors is about 3 large paper clips. Now let's look at the eraser. Let's look at the eraser. Again, they gave us a starting line, and I'm going to start right here at the end. I'm going to line it up with the first paper clip, and we see that it's a little less than 1. So the eraser is about 1 large paper clip. Okay, let's look at the crayon. Let's look at the crayon. Well, they didn't give us a guideline for this one, but we can figure it out. We start at the tip of the crayon, and we go to the end of the crayon. And we see that the crayon is about how many paper clips long, guys? Let me move over so you see better. About how many paper clips longer is that crayon? About 2. So in large paper clips, it's about 2. Notice we're having to say about because it's not perfect measurements, but rather than cutting it short, we want to go a little bit past the length of the item if we have to. And lastly, our glue bottle. Our glue bottle. Let's measure this glue bottle here. From the bottom of the glue bottle to the top of that glue bottle is 1, 2, 3. Approximately, almost about. It's a little less than 3. So in large, the glue bottle is a 3 paper clips long. Now, I'm going to switch colors just so you can, help you see what I'm doing. You're more than welcome to keep using pencil. I strongly encourage you to use pencil. But what everyone is going to do now, everyone is going to switch to their small paper clips. We're going to switch to our small paper clips so that we can measure each of these same 5 items. So, starting with the paintbrush and the small paper clips, starting at the end, measuring from end to end, we have an answer of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5 lands us right here. So is that enough? No, we're cutting off the rest of the paintbrush. So we should take this one out to 6. We should take this one out to 6, just so we don't lose any paintbrush. So with the small paper clips, we need 6 small paper clips to get the measurement to be able to cover the entire length of the paintbrush. Remember, it's better to have a little too much than not enough. It's better to have a little too much than not enough, okay? So we're going to do the scissors again next. Starting at the first paper clip using our guideline, we're going to see that that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 cuts off the tip of our scissors. So we're going to need how many? 5. We're going to need 5. Good. We're going to need 5 then. Okay, and then with the eraser, following this guideline in our paper, we need how many? Okay, let's stick over here. You'll see better. Hold on. We need how many? 1 is not long enough. That cuts our eraser in half, so we're going to need 2. We're going to need 2. Technically, it is 1 1/2, but we're not dealing in half numbers yet. Let's deal with our whole numbers for a while, okay? The whole groups. I don't want to give you half. I can't very well give you half paper clip now, can I? No, so we're going to use the whole paper clip. All right, let's do the crayon now, please. From tip to tip, from end to end, we will say this is 1 paper clip, 2 paper clips, 2, well, it's not quite 3, but it's more than 2, so we're going to say that this is 3 paper clips. The crayon is going to come in at 3 paper clips long. And then our last one is our glue bottle. From the bottom of the bottle to the very tippy top of the bottle is 1, 2, 3, 4. A little more than 4, so we're going to use 5 small paper clips to measure the bottle. 5 small paper clips to measure the bottle. Now, let's just look back at the paintbrush real quick. Let's look at the paintbrush with the large paper clips and again with the small paper clips. Notice, the amount of the line of paper clips is the same length. The piece of paper is the same length. But the number of paper clips changed because the size of the paper clip changed. And which one gave you a closer measurement? Which one put us closer to the end? The large ones actually did. There's less extra with the large ones. This is why we use multiple tools, so we can get the best answer. Because look how many paper clips it is for the scissors. The scissors is like exactly 3 large paper clips almost, it's a tiny bit extra. But we had to use the 5 small ones so we didn't cut it off. We have a lot extra. So which tool is better varies based on what you're measuring. And I'm going to measure, I'm going to get it again. I'm my water bottle with the same tool that I would use to measure my sticky notes? No, because the size of the object is different. The size of the object affects how we measure the object. So now we have our notes. Let's go back to the back side of that page in your book, page 324, and my grid here. And let's write down the lengths of each object. So the paintbrush, the length in large paper clips was 4. Good. The scissors, the length in large paper clips was 3. The eraser, the length of the eraser in large paper clips was 1. Excellent. The crayon, the length of the crayon in large paper clips was 2. The glue bottle in large paper clips was 3. Excellent. And now let's look at each of those items as we measured them in small paper clips. The length of the paintbrush in small paper clips was 6. Good. The length of the scissors in small paper clips was 5. Good job. The length of the eraser in small paper clips was 2. Excellent. The length of the crayon in small paper clips was 3. And then the length of the glue bottle in small paper clips was 5. There were 5 small paper clips. Now, tell me, what do you notice? What do you notice as we look at this chart? It takes more small paper clips to measure than large ones. Good. And anything else you notice? Yes, the longest is still the longest. The shortest is still the shortest because the size of each object remained the same. What changed was the tool we were using to measure them with. So now for your assignment, you're going to measure some other objects. You're going to measure some other objects, okay? It is on page 231, that's the front, and then the back is 232. On the front side, you're going to measure things with large paper clips. On the back, you're going to measure things with small paper clips. Down here where it says problem set paper, that means you're literally going to measure that piece of paper that you're working on. And then it says reading book from classroom. Clearly, it does not have to be from the classroom. It can be any reading book you have, preferably one that's not like huge because you only have so many paper clips. Unless you cut out the ones from your homework book, then you have twice as many. Who knows? But yes, so you're going to do that, and then when you're done, you'll be prompted to give me the answers that you found by measuring these things in your book. In your book on the exit ticket, page 233, you're going to actually do your measuring. I recommend you write down your answers because I'm going to prompt you to turn in your answers to the questions to me. How long is the bow, the candle, and the vase and flowers in large paper clips and small paper clips? You have to measure each item with both sets of paper clips, guys. Now, that is all I have for you. If you have any questions, you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell you to let me know, and I'll be happy to help you. But until then, bye.